Welcome to the Bodaciously Awesome Family Show. Bodaciously Awesome Family Show. The only show dedicated to helping parents maximize their kids' experiences and for kids to reap the fun. Here are your hosts, the Bodacious family, Adam, Anthony, and Zachary.
Welcome.
Hi.
Happy
Birthday?
to
Me.
Yay! Birth week, birth week.
Hashtag birth week.
Hashtag birth month.
Hashtag birth year.
Yeah, why not? Sure. Welcome
I
back.
think next year I should get a whole birth year.
I don't. Welcome back to Bodacious Awesome Family.
Show.
The only show dedicated to helping kids have great times, parents maximize their experiences, having some fun, and it's like a travel log and a time capsule all in one.
It's like a 14-in-1.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, really, you're like, I'm just going to go because I want to hear the funny one. And then everyone else says, for you.
Yeah, because I'm the funny one.
No. They all, and then everyone else says for you. So
No.
Because I was implying that I was the funny one.
No, because they come and stay for the same thing. They come for
the funny one. And
which is me.
some of them say for you.
I got nothing.
Exactly. Welcome back to Bodacious Family.
I don't want to answer you anymore.
Fair enough. All right, so you can find us on the Google, and on the iTunes and Spotify, and Pandora and iHeartRadio and all those other places. And then you can find us on the tweet machine at Bodacious Family, and you can drop us a line at bodaciousfamilyshow@gmail.com.
Those are all things you can do.
Exactly, and you also can find us on the gram. What's that? That's at Bodaciously Awesome Family in Tampa Bay or something.
Oh, you mean our okay, Facebook page?
No, yeah.
Well, you called it the gram.
It's on the Instagram. It's on the gram.
There is no gram.
You're right. No, it's on the FB.
Yeah, the FB, but it's called Insta. It's not the gram.
I've heard it both ways.
Okay, listen, here's what you have to understand about Dad. You've been married for him so long. I figured you would have figured this out. He does not call anything by its real name.
I call
you barely call Zachary by his real name.
I call everything by the way the cool kids call it.
Except you don't.
All right, so on the FB.
But our loyal tens of listeners won't know where to find us.
On the FB.
On Facebook. Okay, so it's Bodaciously Awesome Tampa Bay.
That's what I said.
See, none of the cool kids talk about Facebook.
I believe it's
right.
at Bod Tampa Bay, I think. Okay. Bod Awesome. Yeah, try
there's
that. Try that. Bod Awesome.
Yeah, there's also Bodacious Family out there too. And then me and you are all on the gram as well. So people could find us on the gram if they want to.
No, because it doesn't exist.
On the Instagram, yes.
The Insta.
All right, so Mommy here. What's today's topic?
Today's 14.
Yes. It's a solemn occasion.
Yeah, 14.
Yeah, so apparently Anthony's had a birthday. And
Apparently,
I've been told.
You've been told.
I've been told. I read it in the paper.
Oh, I'm in the paper.
It definitely happened because there were fajitas.
There were fajitas. For not the first time. It's like, this may be a birthday tradition all of a sudden.
Yes, that's true. He has had fajitas on his birthday before.
You know what?
Last year doesn't count. I don't remember I think last year we were just shell-shocked from the entire lockdown, so I think we had twigs and berries from the back porch or something. But the year before that was fajitas.
I don't remember. What did we eat last year for my birthday?
I have no idea. We may not have. We were always crying.
Well, we definitely did not go out to eat.
No, we definitely did not.
We went on a jet ski, though.
We did.
Yeah, we did that right before everything shut down.
Yeah. So, all right. So, what we thought about doing here today was kind of, since this podcast, for me at any rate, has become kind of like a time capsule, or it's a time machine, but it only goes backwards. I want to preserve who Anthony is as he turns 14.
A person.
Exactly. But we want to get some insights onto you so that when we listen to this again and again and play it at your wedding or whatever, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, he watched The Office nonstop, we can all laugh about that time.
I do that. Yes.
So, does that sound good to you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so we have some questions that we haven't prepared that we're going to ask you.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah,
that's how we do everything, though.
Exactly.
Wing it.
Exciting, not surprising.
Exactly. So, and I know that you have come completely unprepared to answer them.
That is also correct, because I obviously do not know what they are if you don't.
Okay, so start with the first thing here. We'll start with because we mentioned The Office being you are a big fan of the TV show The Office.
I think big might be too small of a word.
Yeah, because you're now watching, and you're fifth watching?
Yeah, fifth. I'm like a family-sized fan of The Office.
Okay, so what are your favorite, currently, like your favorite TV shows, either that you currently watch and or that if you say, here are my top 5 shows that I have seen, what are those?
Well, right now, Arrested Development's that's what we're watching right now, and that's very fun. I like that show. The Office obviously is my favorite show, period.
Ever.
But yeah, ever. In all the history. I like The Simpsons a lot, too. I'm trying to think of shows that aren't just mindless comedy.
30 Rock.
30 Rock's good. I like Community and Parks and Rec better than 30 Rock, though.
Interesting. Okay. And then we actually there was an episode about it. We just wrapped up WandaVision, which you enjoyed the first 6 episodes of tremendously.
The first 6 episodes of WandaVision were one of the best TV shows ever made.
Yeah.
Just the last 2.
And then we've also flirted through some other shows. Like historically we got a couple seasons into Lost, and it hasn't lost you yet. Yeah, I didn't like that joke either.
Nobody did.
That's fair. Okay, so but television shows, as you pointed out, stupid comedies is definitely and again you're 14.
And
I
do really like Sherlock too. Sherlock's great.
Yeah, Sherlock is amazing.
But if I had the choice to watch any of the other shows I just named or Sherlock, I'd choose the other show.
Sure. Well, it's just because they're easily more accessible as well.
Yeah.
But we have moved out of obviously any sort of kid shows or things like Zach. You aren't gonna be oh yeah, I'm gonna Zach. We asked this to Zach. He'll say good luck, Charlie. And you are obviously well beyond any of those things. You're into real shows that real people watch.
I do not watch Good Luck, Charlie.
No, you do not. And you should not.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Do you have a question?
Yeah, along those lines, let's talk about movies. So on his birthday, he had a request to watch what?
Austin Powers 2.
Have you even seen Austin Powers 1?
No, and honestly, I'm not going to lie to you. The story was kind of lost on me. Just lots of things, plot holes.
You not seen Austin Powers 1. You were probably really lost for most of the movie.
I was just so confused. It's a very confusing movie.
And as a parent, I had forgotten how raunchy that movie is.
It was great.
It is, and I did not forget. And I figured, it is a PG-13 movie. He turned 14. I think it was about time he learned about Austin.
It was funny.
No, I think it's fine if your child is the PG-13 age and +1. But still, as a parent, there's still some moments of feeling a little red in the face.
When they're describing the spaceship.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about the spaceship. This is a family show.
Exactly. But it was funny that that's what you wanted to watch. We also watched Happy Gilmore recently as well.
And the really good one.
The Usual Suspects.
I cannot remember that name.
The Usual Suspects?
For the I don't know why. Maybe.
The Usual Suspects.
Okay, yeah, I got it. I don't know why I can't remember it. I just can't.
That's fair. But but that was one I wanted to push on to you as a great movie. The other two were of the great movie and the absolutely stupid variety.
Yes.
And they are great. I love Happy Gilmore and I love love Austin Powers too.
They're both very special.
They are. They are. So then along those lines for movies, let's do a little time capsule here. You are very good about keeping lists of movies that you've seen, and you have a top 10. So what is your... And this has changed dramatically over the last year. I wish I would have asked you last year what your top 10 movies were of all time. But now, so this is not the top 10 you've seen this year, but the top 10 ever. What is your top 10 movie list?
Okay.
By the way, spoiler alert, this is pretty diverse, and I think we actually counted, of the 10, we're in 6 or 7 different decades here. So you have some good choices.
So I have Dead Poet Society, There Will Be Blood, Psycho, The Usual Suspects, Inception, Casablanca, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Jaws, Aliens, V for Vendetta.
That is an amazing list.
In no order.
I got you. And that's an amazing list. And in the past, you've had things like Back to the Future come on and off, or you actually yourself Psycho, but Rear Window was on there at one point.
12 Angry Men was on there.
Yeah, 12 Angry Men. So you've often had a very wide variety of things. But I don't think you're gonna find many 14-year-olds that have Psycho and There Will Be Blood on their or Casablanca. Yeah, so the solid choices.
I am a solid person.
And are there anything coming up that you want to start adding? Usual Suspects was on that list. We knocked that one out. But anything else? What are you trying to get you to watch, or plan out so we can watch?
I don't really know, because you already said no for any Tarantino movies for another year. So.
No, I don't think I'm old enough for that.
I told him no.
Mm-hmm. Good, thank you, Dad.
So maybe Shawshank, I guess, would be the next one.
Okay, might think I probably need to watch that again, but yeah, that's possible.
Yeah, now we're talking about Interstellar to get more on another.
Oh, and Memento.
Yeah, I gotta rewatch or at least re-look at Memento. But yeah, definitely Interstellar. or something like Shawshank's a good solid choice.
And we saw that one. I don't remember the name of it, but it looks good. I'm like, ooh, I want to watch that.
That's a cool story, bro.
Yeah.
Can you give me any hint about what it was?
No.
Okay. Well, I'll make sure we watch that one too.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Okay, now let's talk about music. So you're really into like Ariana Grande and like Dua Lipa and like the dance type music,
and
right?
And some Bieber.
And yeah, he's not as relevant as he used to be, but
He
he's
just-
still around though.
Justin Bieber just dropped a new album. I have not listened to it, and I'm not going to either.
Okay, so am I correct? Is that like the kind of music you like?
No.
Okay.
Just the Bieber.
No.
All right. So what do you like?
Well, I still like Butch Walker a lot.
As you should. Everyone should listen to Butch Walker.
Yeah, I think honestly, it should just be forced upon you. Like you
Oh,
just,
should we give a shout out to Butch Walker?
Sure, why not? 'Cause, I'm sure he listens.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a loyal listener. Yeah.
Top fan.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll do a Butch Walker on 3. 1, 2, 3. Butch Walker!
Yeah. Mhm.
You're welcome.
And I listen to like R&B stuff now too. So Steve Lacy, newer Mac Miller, Frank Ocean, and people like that too.
Okay. So you said Butch Walker, which is more traditional rock or at least underground rock, and now you said R&B. So what else? Like we were listening to the new Strokes album on the way home the other day.
I don't think they're called.
Not the Strokes, the Struts.
Yeah, the Struts, yeah.
Different band.
I like the Struts. I guess like the Kinks and the Ramones obviously are very good.
Yeah, we do listen to a lot of Ramones.
We do.
Which is everyone should.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they definitely should.
Now I want to know what the kids like. What do your friends like to listen to?
Yeah, what are the hip kids? Well, not the hip kids, but what the ones that you, not your friends, but the hip ones.
Oh, did you just insult his friends?
Oh, he's leaving. Oh, come back. I'm just kidding.
No.
You know I find your friends hip.
Just because the ones you've met.
Wow, so you're throwing your friends under the
now
bus.
you're throwing them out.
I was kidding. But like they listen to like rap and stuff. I guess like some like Mac Miller's a little rap, and I'm starting to kind of like it, and I kind of want to start getting into that genre a little bit, but not entirely into it yet.
All right. So we're gonna flip it now. We've talked about TVs, we have movies, we have music. I'm gonna flip a little bit now to some sports.
Okay.
You're currently wearing a what?
Green Bay Packers shirt.
So
And
Green Bay Packers shorts, and I don't want to know about your underwear. Don't tell me.
It's just
No, I don't want to know.
it's just regular underwear, dude.
But it's always green.
No,
And yellow. Ew.
Oh, he's going to look what color it is.
no, it's like a sky blue.
Didn't need to know.
But now you do, and don't you feel so much more informed?
What? So you have been a big just traditional football fan for quite some time now. That's still a passion of choice to watch the football.
Yeah, in terms of watching, it's definitely my favorite sport to watch.
And Green Bay is still inexplicably your favorite team.
Yep.
Okay. So, however, you no longer play the football much. You'll go out and play a game or whatever, but that's not your forte. What sports are you currently competing in? And then give me some flavor. Give me your best times and things like that.
Well, you kind of gave it away when you said best times, but I'm a pretty heavy cross country and track runner, and I do middle and high school, which I think is pretty cool.
I mean, given that you're in 12th grade, it's nice to know they let you back in. Oh wait, no, sorry, you're in 8th grade.
Yeah, 8th grade. So yeah, it's just I don't know why, it's just very fun. Mm-hmm. You want the times too? Yeah. So
I think I put that in the question.
Yeah.
State qualifying times. Middle school state qualifying times. Go.
Yeah, so I hit, for the mile, I got that qualifying time. It was 5:10, and I got a 5:06 on the mile. And then for the 800, it was 2:18 was the qualifying time, and I got a 2:15, so I'm going to go to state for that, too. Stop looking at my toenail like that. and I'm on the high school 4x800 team, too, and we should qualify for state in that.
Yeah, which is pretty amazing, yeah, because getting a 5:06 mile, is completely incomprehensible to me.
Yeah, I never did that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I could if I really felt like it.
Yeah, I just don't want to make Anthony feel bad, so I'm not going to.
Yeah, right? I mean,
I'm not sure if you get 1/400 of a 5:06 mile pace.
1/400, what? 400?
It would be like a 1/16.
For how far?
A 400.
In
One lap.
How quickly?
I could totally do it, but I'm 44 years old and I'm a woman, and I just don't want to make Anthony feel bad.
Yeah, do I get? I could do it. I think I could do it.
The whole thing, or the 116?
What of what? All right, yeah. So you do so you're high. So what's your what are some of your best cross country times?
So I have a 3K, a 4K, and a 5K.
And an 8K.
And an 8K. For the 3K, I think I did 10:30 something. I think it was like 10:35 at the end of the year. The 4K I did a 13:32 at for the AAU, and then 5K I did an 18:55.
And so when you move into this year, it's still 8th grade cross country was the 3Ks, right?
Yes.
And so now next year, officially on the high school team will be 5Ks.
Well, I was officially on the high school team this year too.
I know.
Yes, 5Ks all the way instead of some 3Ks too.
Okay. And then last year, so pre-pandemic, you did the Gasparilla, which is a big Tampa race. You did the 8K where you came in 15th in Tampa. And I can't remember your time though. It was something stupidly fast.
32:30ish.
That feels right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because that's one of those things we want to look at. Because I'll say 18:50, right? To the 5K is I would say rather fast. And right now, I think you would say it's rather fast. And I want to come back to this podcast, like say in 2 years, and you'd be like, it's like 17:30 now.
Oh, it's going to be lower than 17:30.
Oh, that's what I want to hear.
It'll definitely be lower than that.
Okay, it's like 17:29 now.
Really?
I mean, the joke can keep going on.
Yeah, and you're still going to be the only one laughing, too.
Right, well, no.
He gets that a lot.
I'm sure Butch Walker's laughing, because he's still listening, too.
Yeah, that's right.
See, look, you both laughed. I'm a funny guy. They come for me, and sometimes they say for you. All comes full circle.
It's funny just because it's wrong.
All right, so let's go into some food stuff here now. What's your food? Give me some favorite foods.
Apple.
We actually.
That makes my mother so proud.
Well, we actually did a podcast about how much you eat apples, actually, which is kind of funny. We actually did that, going to that orchard, where you then ate a peck of apples. Which, if you don't know what a peck of apples is, look it up. It was a lot.
Yeah, it was a big number of apples.
So apples are still your favorite food, and I think that's probably, we still have to put a limit on you so you don't eat too many. What else?
Where did we go for your birthday? What'd you have?
Oh, I like Mexican food a lot, and that Mexican food is very tasty. And I like, what else do I like? I like cookie dough.
That's a good choice.
What did you have for lunch that day?
Oh, cheesesteaks. I like cheesesteaks.
Okay, so now let's break this down here. Give me your top 5 favorite cheesesteaks.
Charlie's is probably the best one I've had. I like the Charlie's cheesesteak a lot.
It's a good one.
But the one at Beef O'Brady's also oddly is very good because they put like a spice on it.
I mean, I had that one. Okay, I have to try that.
And I don't remember where it was, but it was a Cajun cheesesteak.
Oh, where was that?
I don't remember, but it was so good. I really liked the Cajun cheese. Oh, it was at not Beef O'Brady's, O'Reilly's. It's Irish. It's an Irish name. It's by the place, by the CrossFit gym. It's that same shopping center at the very end.
That is Beef O'Brady's.
That is Beef O'Brady's. That's what I said. Beef
Cajun
O'Brady's.
is a spice that you say, so we're still there.
Cajun Beef O'Brady's.
Yeah. It was a special cheesesteak.
It was very tasty. I like the Fish Hawk Pizza cheesesteak is very good because they use a good bread. I like tacos too.
Well, first of all, before we get off the cheesesteaks, I want to say that you did not say the one that we had in Sarasota that was at that steak restaurant that shaved it down and made it there.
Yeah, and the salt block cheesesteaks.
And you didn't say mine. The salt block cheesesteak's amazing. I think that's like one of the best cheesesteaks I've ever had is the one that I make because that is phenomenal.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay. So then you say you like tacos as well as the other food stuff of choice.
I like tacos.
I also like kind of funny that you said cookie dough because you do like cookie dough a lot. You like cookie dough far more than you like cookies.
Yeah, far more.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so that's because it's much better.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't really?
Yeah.
Okay. So anything else you want to tell us here about who Anthony is at 14? You're in 8th grade. You're a good student. You're a great athlete. We've gone through movies, TV, food, music. What your inexplicable passion for the Green Bay. What else? You like to lose at Ticket to Ride?
Well,
what else?
No, because the thing is, I don't lose at Ticket to Ride. I just let you win because I know it helps your self-esteem.
He's such a good boy.
Yeah, you're welcome. Really, you should be thanking me.
Okay, go on.
He does the same thing with me in chess.
I thought he beats you in chess all the time.
Well,
How does that help your self-esteem?
Oh yeah, that's true. I think I'm referring to like the one and about one every seventh time I win. He does that, so I feel good.
Oh, that's nice of him.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Any other games that you really like? We do play Ticket to Ride a lot, or chess. What else?
Ooh, Super Hot is fun on the PlayStation.
That is your new favorite PlayStation game. That is true.
Mm-hmm. And Madden's always fun too.
Okay, all right. Any other quality Anthony things we should mention here before? Because I think it's a time machine. This is pretty cool, right? So we'll come back in a couple of years to listen to this.
Yeah. What do you do for fun?
I run and I read and I watch TV.
What are your favorite books all time?
All time. I don't. Summer of Night probably.
Yeah, so the ones that I know you've read the most. Yeah, Summer of Night.
Outsiders.
The Outsiders you've read like a million times.
That was then.
Your Imaginary Friends, one you said you were like.
Yeah. That was then. This is now.
Yeah, the other one by Hilton.
Yeah, I might like that one better than the Outsiders actually.
Okay, but you do read a lot. You just read. You just got to your third King book, like almost in a row.
Well, yeah, and I finished The Running Man this morning too.
So you did The Running Man and The Long Walk. We're almost back to back here. That was your spring break reading choices.
Mm-hmm.
Solid
I like
choices.
The Long Walk better though.
Okay, solid choices. All right. But I wish we had done this a couple of years ago when we started the podcast.
Oh, I have a good question that is likely to change. What do you want to be/major in college?
What are you going to change the question to now? Oh, you meant the answer will change.
Yeah, the answer.
Again, only one laughing.
Yeah, that was a joke just for me.
I'm glad. Probably sports broadcasting, but I don't really know. My goal is basically just to get to college for running, and then I'll figure it out there.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, and I think we've talked about this too. Because you have being a sports broadcaster, which would be very cool. I've said majoring in statistics would probably be a much better choice at that point. Then with minoring in broadcasting, get that both experiences. And we've talked about how you then can pull out the stats to talk about the numbers and why that's important. I think that would make a very well-rounded sports broadcaster person.
Yeah, but statistics is math, and I'm kind of in a rough spell with math because of geometry, so...
Yeah, it'll get better when you leave geometry behind.
Yeah, and then once you realize that with statistics, all you have to do is make up stuff, and then you can just figure out the numbers to make it up. You're like, whatever you want to make up, you can find numbers to fit the numbers. It's great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't derail the podcast with math.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, fix that. You're stinking up the closet here.
But but 100% of the people that I asked about said they wanted to hear about the statistics and the math.
Really? Who'd you ask?
Me. And bam, one person said it. See? And then Bruce proved my point. 100% of the answers said
Now ask someone else.
No, because we're doing the statistics.
Okay.
See? All right.
I can't help notice I got to go.
All right, everyone. Well, that is Anthony's 14th year, or the start of. We'll check back in a couple of years and see how this went, and maybe hopefully do a new one.
Okay, and it's Anthony's last year as a non-driver, because at 15, he can learn how to drive.
And that's scary.
No, Zachary learning how to drive is scary.
Yeah, that's true.
Anthony will be very responsible, like he is with everything.
Yes. All right. Well, we'll talk to y'all next week, Anthony. Happy birthday. I hope it was a great birthday, and we'll talk to y'all next week. Bye! Seriously, 100% want to hear more about math.